Hello and happy Sunday. Happy Soulful Sunday. Coming back from travels, there's messages, there's lessons, there's blessings that happen. So many at the same time. Because you're removed from your comfort zone, your everyday routine, the same people you see on a daily basis. You're then now in a different place. Sometimes feeling like a different time, feeling like you're going back in time or maybe into the future because of the way people live. And on this trip, if anything kept coming up was hope, believe in unity. In every single thing from the UK to Spain, everything had that common denominator: hope, unity. People from around the world uniting to try to have a better tomorrow and having faith and hope. So many people that I would have never touched, not even with social media platforms, because they don't touch social media platforms. To be able to make those connections one-on-one and hearing the same story of hope and believe in the rise, in the second coming. Going to La Sagrada Familia, seeing this beautiful church being built, and I say church, but it is no religion, it is the truth. It's telling a story. There's no saints in there. There's nothing but the truth. And each little sculpture is telling that truth, a story. In December 2021, they finished the Light of Hope. And I want to say it was a gift from God for me and for the world. My 50th birthday, that was up. It was completed days before my 50th birthday, before I entered the golden time, the time of knowing. And it is the light of hope. This bee from London is also the same thing. It's hope, it's believing. And knowing that the time is near, that will be finished soon, and I believe that is when we all rise. It's time to just really know your story. Go back to you directly. Go back in time from what our ancestors went through. Some of them not believing anymore because thousands of years have passed since Jesus walked the earth in a human form. And they lost hope. And because they lost hope, they took matters in their own hands. In their perspective, it was right. It was a sign of protection. It was a sign of, okay, I have to now take over in order to not be stomped on anymore. And that's why we've been in all these wars. You know, we hear the stories, and we usually hear the stories of the one that came on top, the one that tells his perspective, not necessarily wrong or untrue, but their perspective. And now we are here. We are in the time of rising. As you rise your vibration, you rise others. As you live your truth, others live their truth. You break away from the cookie cutters. You break away from what they programmed you to do in order to control in their image. Where in all reality, it's how the church was built in Spain, in Barcelona, La Sagrada Familia. It was bits and pieces that told an entire story. I will be sharing some footage. It has the 4 elements of all living things: fire, water, earth, air. There's just so much. I just wanted to come on in here because I could talk forever. There's so much to say, but there's so much more to do. And we start with self. So you have to start tapping into you. And the message today is hope, believe, because the time is near of the new tomorrow. A lot of people say it's the end, but it's not the end. It is the beginning, the end of an old and the beginning of the new. So believe, focus on your heart and your spirit, and let that lead the way. Trust yourself. And as humans, we always have to check ourselves. So you have to start every day with what's important. And what's important is to connect to source, connect to your heart. And if it comes from your heart, then it's right. Tell the truth. And if you're telling the truth, it is right. Do not tell lies, confusions. That is all of the negative realm. Rise up. Every light rises 500 times the lower realm. So your light can cover up to 500 souls. So it's time to vibrate higher than ever. And how you do that is with love. This is NORA, Veronica, Reynoso, sending a lot of love and hope into the world. Believe, guys. Never lose hope.